Hello, good afternoon Tribuners. Welcome back with me Kusnul Ashifa in Indonesia News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here the complete news. The first news is 5 perpetrators of robbery and the murder of couple in the Rimba Island arrested. The perpetrator of robbery and murder of the married couple on Rimau Island, Bayosin Regency, were arrested by the police on Thursday, 13 October 2022. The perpetrators of robbery of the Sunardi couple and his wife Sunarti that occurred in the Nunggal Sari village, Rimau Island sub-district Banyuasin Regency, were arrested were found people. Police Banyuasin Adjutant Commissioner Police Hari Dinar, he said the total number of perpetrators of robbery and the murder of married couple on the Rimau Island was 5 people. One more person is being hunted. The identities of the perpetrators of the robbery and the murder of married couple on the Rimau Island include 1. Yuda or Bayu, 42 years old, resident of the Arit Harapan Baru, Hamlet 5, Panuguan, Payuasin Strait, Panugua District. 2. Kailani or Kai, 49 years old, a resident of Merani Village, Dus 3, Suak Tapen District, Banyuasin. 3. Muhammad Renaldi, 38 years old, a resident of the Samber Agung Padukuan Strait. Ir 16 years old, the resident of the Route 17 Samber of the Banyuasin village. Police Banyuasin Hari Dinar said the joint team of Satreskrim Banyuasin Police and the Satwire Polres Banyuasin received information that the perpetrators of the robbery combined by the murder would free took the driver. The 2 perpetrators, Yuda and Kilaini, used a speedboat. The 2 perpetrators would try to escape in the Kelapa River, Kuala Pantial Village, Tanjung Lego District, Banyuasin, were finally arrested. From the result of the interrogation, the 2 admitted that the risk had the joint carry out of the robbery and the murder of the victim, Sunardi and wife Sunriyanti. As a turnout of the result of interrogation was not only of the carrying out of the action, but there is other action also were the rule. The development was carried out until finally the perpetrators of the RA were also raised at the West Online 17. The robbery and the murder of the Sunardi and Sinarti couple in Nunggal Sari village, Pulau Rimau District, Banyuasin Regency on the Thursday. Police uncovered at the number of the valuable items from the robbery victim on the Rimau Raid Island in the incident. Valuables belonging to the victim were taken away and the perpetrators were in the form of a gold necklace weighing 2 tribals, 3 gold rings of each half a tribal, and triggers with a total value 25 million, 3 units of Nokia, Vivo and Realme Cold One, and the victim earrings weight in the 5 gram and unseized cash. Banyuasin Police Criminal Investigation Unit Head Adjutant Commissioner Hari Dinar said the perpetrators entered from the back window of the victim house, successfully contained the victim. The perpetrators surrounded and cons on took valuable. Allegedly about these strikers and perpetrators got the life of the 2 victims. The next news is Two Army of Indonesia members examined reading case of the state civil apparatus who was burned today. Then following 5, Diponegoro held a press conference regarding the news at the 3 members of the Army of Indonesia were investigated in the case of apparatus sipil Ban Pedam Semarang City, Iwan Budi, were multi-tailed and burned to death. The press conference was held at the Program Diponegoro headquarters and the Yosudarso Road, Tawangsari, Semarang, and was screened by the Dipopam Colonel Rino Sobudi. During the press conference, Colonel Rino Sobudi said that 2 members of TNI Propam Diponegoro were being investigated regarding the matter. One of the army members even had the rank of officer, while the others was a non-commissioned officer. The Dipom also promised to the conscience and object investigation. So far, 25 witnesses have been examined in this case. Previously, it was reported and 3 Army of Indonesia members were being investigated for the murder of Bapens Semarang City. Iwan Budi was multi-tailed and burned to death. The 3 members of the Army of Indonesia were examined based on the result of the Central Java Police investigation. The 3 of them still witnessed, and the thesis was confirmed by the commander of Indonesian National Armed Forces, General Andika Perkasa. Iwan Budi Paulus Semarang City was found burned to death in the Marinang area on September 8, 2022, and Iwan is one of the key witnesses of the corruption. Before being found dead, Iwan was declared missing on the August 24, 2022. Finally, he goodbye to go to the war. The next news is hundreds of private madrasah teachers in the East Aceh can participate in data collection as non-IASN employees. East Aceh Private Madrasah Honorary Teacher Communication Forum object to the letter of the Ministry of Religion of Aceh Province. The letter states on non-IASN employees who are currently serving in a private madrasah have not met the category of participating in data collection as non-IASN employees. Chairman of the Communication Forum of the Private Madrasah Honorary Teacher, Muhammad Ridwan, accompanied by his deputy, Dodi, and dozens of honorary private madrasah teachers in the East Aceh said, statement was contained in point 5 of the letter of the Ministry of Religion of Aceh Province. This was revealed to the letter from the Minister for the Administrative Reform and Peristatic Reform, and even there's fairness for the PPN. By the way, more than 20 honorary teachers in private madrasah in East Aceh are able to participate in data collection as non-IASN employees. While we feel policy and fire, while other duties and responsibilities and the same, namely the education and the education of the national children. The next news is want to overtake truck, father and son die incident in the Yosudarso Lampung Road. Father and son riding a motorbike were killed in the incident on the Yosudarso route to Bandar Lampung City, Lampung on the Thursday, 10 October 2022 today. The incident on the Yosudarso Lampung court, and the father, namely Syafaat, was about to take his son Shifa Aulia Futari to school at the Senior High School for Bandar Lampung. Head of Traffic Police of Bandar Lampung, Adjutant Commissioner Police Muhammad Rohmawan, He explained that during of the incident on the Yosudarso Lampung, the victim was reading a Yamaha Mio. The victim finally drove to the Panjang to Teluk Betul. Arriving the scam, this victim was about to overtake the Mitsubishi Fuso truck from the left. As a result, the incident both were seriously injured and died the scam. Both of were taken to Abdul Muluk Hospital. Meanwhile, the driver of the Mitsubishi Fuso truck, namely John Sanipar, 44 years old, a resident of Merbau, Mataram, Sultan Lampung, is in good health without any injuries. Meanwhile, Shiva's mother, who also Shiva's wife, continued to cry bitterly because she had not lost her a child and her husband at the same time. That is Thursday. The husband and daughter died together at a traffic accident on the Yosudarso Bandar Lampung City. Sugiyawati continued to be helped of her family because she was shocked that their and two beloved one had died in traffic incident. He could not say anything and then in the tears. The next news is Social Minister Tri Rismawati led the evacuation of the Bogor resident affected by the landslide. The Minister of Social Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, Tri Risma Haryani, directly led a resident who want to implore evacuate from the impact of the landslide in the Gambarjo, Bogor City. The natural disaster of landslide was a result of the heavy rain on Wednesday. In this incident, the landslide was occurred in the Gambarjo Kebun Kelapa village, Central Bogor District, Bogor City, buried each people at once. The Joint Team of Regional Disaster Management Agency, the Fire and Tenaga of Bogor City is currently continued to evacuating after 4 people are reportedly still burning. To facilitate the evacuation process, dozens of the residents and then as the sometime area is a Kepati Gang which collapsed yesterday, we are evacuated to the nearby masjid. Not only evacuated, dozens of the residents were partly given assistance by the former Surabaya Mayor. Risma explained that the reason for the evacuating the resident was sometime it is anticipating further casualties. Risma continued to this step to take and ensure the safety for the surrounding population. The next news is a number of Manado and Surat lectures submit a motion of the confidence against Rector Elaine. A number of the lecturers from the Samratulagi University Manado held unpeaceful protest with the Director General of Higher Education of Ministry of Education and Culture, Professor Nizam, arrived at the university on Samratulagi Rectorate. They submit the motion of the confidence against the rector of Unsurat, Professor Dr. Irjen Alan Kumaat, MLC, DEA. The letter endorses folder and handed over the Nizam when he arrived the lobby and the head office on Surat Manado, North Sulawesi. Without looking the contest, Professor Nizam handled the folder his staff while entering the evaluator with the Professor Alan Kumaat on Surat's another meeting. According to Tribune Observation, the lecturer who had to action most from the Faculty of Law, among the Dr. Regiado or the Dr. Tommy Sumaikul. In addition to confine a vote no confidence lecture, unfurled 2 banners.